Hello, Divine Ones. Welcome. This is One Divine Light, and today the guides are going to be sharing a heart harmonization for forgiveness. Dear ones. So today we wish to share this message and this attunement, a heart chakra attunement, to relieve sorrow and pain, the physical pain of loss and grief, and the physical pain that comes along with holding on to unforgiveness in your heart, in your body. You see, when you are not forgiving, you are the only one that is holding on to this. So you might think, if you don't forgive somebody else, like that old saying about the poison and anger, the same way with unforgiveness, and we like sympathize, we empathize, we empathize with the feelings of not being able to let go of the past. So we should talk about this. And not being able to let go of things, or thinking that you're over it and you've let go of it, and then surprise, it's back. And so we wish to talk about all of this today and bring through a frequency and energy and a clearing of your chakra system, and align you with your multi-dimensional chakra system. Your chakra system is, yes, you could say it belongs to you. It is part of your energy body. And also, there are many layers of it that exist, like one on top of another, but it's not linear, through many dimensions. And so this chakra clearing will be a multi-dimensional chakra clearing, and they're showing it to me like what you might think of like the chakras. You might think of the chakras, and sometimes people would put a color to the chakras. In this way, they're showing it to me just so that I have like an idea, and now I'm sharing it with you. They're showing it to me like this, and then they're showing it to me on layer, like just on top of each other like this, through multiple dimensions, and there's like grid lines everywhere. And the reason that they're showing this to me is they want to give the idea of how vast this is, and that it is beyond concepts. And although they're using a concept to share it, they want us to know that this is non-conceptual. It is something that can be felt on multiple dimensions in multiple realities. So now I'm asking this question. So what you're trying to say to me here is that you're affecting multiple realities. Is that possible? They're saying everything is possible. And so as I'm saying this into them, I'm also talking to them in my mind. So as I'm talking to you here and talking to them here, I'm also like saying things in my mind to them about this. And so they're already like squashing this with me, and they're just saying like, and not in a bad way, they're just like telling me like, get out of my head and into my heart. So you will know that we are never apart. We are always one, and there is unity everywhere. And what you think you know, you do not know. Even if you think you know it, you don't know it. And you can have this kind of knowledge all you want, but really, one day you will have to put it all down. We've said this a lot of times, to know, because the knowing, it's an internal knowing of who you are, cannot hold all these concepts, yet can utilize the concepts of what you think you believe, can utilize the knowledge that is available on this plane of existence, to navigate the landscape, and can utilize it to, like get along with others, to like exist, if you would. What you think existing is, to exist, if you would like to call it this for today, on this plane of existence. You could utilize knowledge, but it is the knowing that utilizes the knowledge. Right now, the knowledge is the small self, or the personality self, or the ego self, that utilizes the knowledge. And in this way, you create a lot of havoc in your life. And speaking of havoc, unforgiveness is kind of its own special kind of havoc. It creates an internal storm. It creates its own tornado, if you would. Like an energetic tornado that spins and spins and spins. And is never ending. As long as you wish to, hold on to unforgiveness, because unforgiveness is a form of separation. Did you know that? Okay, we've spoken enough about this. Let's harmonize energy and do chakra clearing, a multi-dimensional chakra clearing, and then we'll sink a little deeper, or go a little deeper into unforgiveness and releasing sadness of the heart and grief, which they're going to do in this multi-dimensional chakra clearing. Okay, dear ones, we are so joyous, overjoyed, elated, really, to share this with you today. So if you say yes and we say yes, together we will create a frequency. You see, we don't give to you, so we do with you, because we are one and we are not higher than you. And yes, we've said before, maybe higher in frequency. We exist, if you would like to call it existence, on multi what is this? In multi dimensions, in multi universes, worlds. We exist, and they're showing me like everywhere. So they're showing me they're here, they're there, they're all over the place. They're showing me like this, and they're popping up like here, and they're doing it very fun, and they're doing it like, we're here, and we're here, and we're here, and we're here. We're all these places, and yet we're nowhere, and we're everywhere. So don't try to pinpoint us, that you want to find us here or find us there. We are everywhere, and we are one with you. And so we are not higher than you, and we really wish you to know this. We do not wish to be thought of as teachers, or something, or someone that you would put up on high. We wish to blend with you, to be one with you, because we are equal. There is equality. We are all the same energy. We are all the same energy light, the same energy frequency, the same divinity that is formed or manifest. And there is only a unique manifestation. So you might call this a difference, but even though there is a difference, there isn't a separation. And this is really what we wish you to know. And we will, they're saying like sidebar to this, because when you think about like racism, and sexism, we will use these two for examples today, but there are lots of isms. But let's use these. When you think of racism and sexism, you have a hierarchy. Some is better than another. One skin color is better than another. One gender is better than another. And what we wish to really express to you, and so that you know it, and you know it, is that this message doesn't just speak to your intellect, it speaks to your heart, and you know that all are equal, all are divinity in their own manifestation, and regardless of the color of the skin or the gender, these things mean nothing, but humanity has put a price on them. Made some higher and some lower. But this is not the case at all. And so for this reason, we really wish to express that we are all equal. We are all on the same playing field. And while we are existing, if you would like to use this word, at different levels, on different levels, or at different levels of consciousness, could which one or either one? Either one will be fine, please. Existing in this way, even though we cannot say that we are better than you, or you are better than us, or one is better than another. We are all divinity in a manifest way. Not just forms, but there are no forms. So we are all divinity manifest. Everything is manifestation of divinity. Your couch is a manifestation of divinity. Everything is divinity itself manifest, but you don't see it that way. You say, this is my couch. It's just a couch. It's really nothing. It's just a couch. You don't realize how it is divine manifest, but that is a whole other message. But for today, we want to say, before we dig any deeper, we wish to be known by you through the heart. So we say your heart, our heart is one heartbeat. We are not higher than you, and this is our message, and we really wish to express this because it is of the utmost importance, because the times are changing. They have been changing, they will change, and there will become a very rapid change. It's going to happen very quickly. Where there's going to be a quick unraveling of things, like systems that are all going to happen in succession, like religious and spiritual and political. It's going to be like boom, 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 like all after the other. And things are going to fall away, as we've said lots of times. And the time of the teacher will fall away. And the time of putting someone on the pulpit, no more adorning some people in robes, and though some might like to wear the robes, it's not that they are more revered than those that have no robes, that those that have no clothes, that those that wear the tattered robes or rags, are just as special as the ones that wear the fancy robes. You see, all of this is going to happen, and when this starts happening, it's going to happen very quickly. So why we like to say this today is because this time is before you, and when it happens, it's going to happen quickly. And we want you to know that one is not higher than another, and that we are not higher than you. We are one and equal with you. And in this way, we are always accessible. You see, you don't have to do fancy things. You don't have to stand on your head. You don't have to spin in circles. But you can do those things if you like. And if they bring you great joy, please do them. But we want you to know, there is nothing that you need to do but to open to what already is, to move into the heart space, to move beyond intellect and into the heart space, where there is a vibration, there is a tone, there is a frequency of love, which you are one with, and in this way you may access all. We are always here with you, right here in your heart. The energetic heart, we are part of each other's vibrational frequency. I'm asking about this because they say we have a vibrational signature, vibrational signature. We each have a vibrational signature, and although it is unique to us, it also contains the seed, that is the seed of all things, and it is in each vibrational signature. It is in all things. There is a seed, a single seed. It is a sound, and it is in everything. Your vibrational signature encapsulates this. It is encapsulated in your vibrational signature. And in this way, we are never apart. You don't have to jump through any hoops. You are enough as you are. Okay, let's begin. And I'm joking with them now because they keep saying they're going to begin. And they said they'll begin again and again as many times as they like. And so can we in every breath, in every moment, begin again and again. You can always begin anew. So let's do that together. Your heart, our heart, one heartbeat. And if you say yes, we say yes. And together, we merge. There is a single thread. A single thread of existence. A single thread that runs through all of existence. It's like a web. And it's running through my heart now. And as I'm doing this, can I slow it down, please? As I'm doing this, it's like I'm pulling the thread out to you. To your heart. Thank you. So much love. Your heart, our heart, one heartbeat. And let's harmonize this, please. Yeshu ayamaya torokosi ashaya korotoki aikana saikorotokosi. Please begin now. Iayanati eshiu kurotoki anakare sukutia paraktaisinia karasatake desiki atokoroso inekarasachkaraso. This is a multi-dimensional chakra clearing. Iniakaratokoroso chikarasa. And balancing. Is it balancing? What is the word for this, please? It is a reharmonization. Is it not just a harmonization? And they say it is a reharmonization. Why? Is because you're going to remember that you are already harmonized to the frequency of truth, and this resides in your heart. Okay. Chakra clearing beginning now, please. Nese e pie atu patai minu pai mama skubai pikete kubakate shibe bo bai chibi abatuk bate shi bo paiteki bai baba chike pakate shibo bai tu baba chike da pakate bai ka paitaka bata pachiki apakata so mbanchika bata kishibi ya pakabata bo mbakato pakapato pakate ketato shukapata korokte hishu. Anes kuti brishinia watikode shikatai shinia prukutoshinia enekatote shikite koshine katashini karatashiko eteke ailashi nai bruchi Você tira tiqueiro tibru que te coxe octir Shemanet Kobe Ashe Inea Kotosho Eshe O sheke a mai to showai Maishkera kotoseke brakasa kotoseke tikatokota sako bekech kabarteke seke kese in sekoro to kochike bakata sakata so koto so se and sekera brakasa so seke brakasa se shikora kata takere kochike and I say Nimeko shi lai shai koso yai shanakarata so ya pata shakata so kata shakata so kata shakata so kata shakata so shakata so kata shikia sakota sakota seke sakasaka shika pata so kota shakata sakia takasaka shiko say shiki say shu shu I saketi shiki opakata so shiki sa Siniai Sinia shakatai Sinia tokoroshi Ipetekinia utishiwai pakatasu Ineshi wetekeneshi pakotoshina atashalashi Iniokotoshi awaktai sini ataishinikia patashi Iniawutishi wikis nikatatuktishi alata sinia Tikia torosho paiketisi alashai nete ete shati orotosho ekte awaktai sokia matai sho lenete she anatata shorikete she wana shotokori shokoro shopaishi nia shokto shi waktai sho eteta sho wakti shi awatashi awata shokwaita sekia takaro sokia patashi Iniatotoshi, Waktashi, Oatish Noa, Nishwa, Epatishwe, Isoquateshi, Menatuai, Twashwai, Inatashi, Pitishiwata, Chikieta Koreshi, and Ekeatotosho, Meteakarasete, She Elete, and Ekea Pataishuete, and Eawatashi, and Eawatashi, Inikiopatashi, Eweteshi, and Ewatashe, Ekiapatasho, and Shiweteshe, anyway, shit karata, take brata, sequeteshe, anyweteshe, kipaishe, she, quatashe, queteshe, kia, she. Nikia pato show, and a katase ke she, a patasha kota se, a sekia patashe, she, katasa kota show, katataka sata she, kapata kata sai, sekete she, a katasakite kachako to sakapata shikite kasokota chikete katasukota chikata katatata, he nikata kota shikata. Anisiata yesakarata shikarata keresekara sokorata keresekara sokorase and I keresa please and keresa sokorake basically and a keapakara sokorata unforgiveness iokorasochikara releasing unforgiveness of the heart iokorasochikara and grief iniakarasa chikoroso and sadness iokorasokorasa that is long since past, but that you keep coming back to. You keep dusting off the old book on the shelf. They're showing me a book on a shelf with like a cobwebs. That should now be finished. Reading, it's like a relic. But you keep picking it up and rereading it over and over again. So for this kind of grief, or for this kind of sadness, For this kind of sadness, when you keep picking up the book off the shelf, we wish you to know that in the present moment, you may experience the truth of who you are. And you may also experience sadness. How so, please? You see the truth of who you are. This energy, if you would, of divinity, is residing within the physical body. Like a seed, if you would, of divinity. Let's say it like this for now. The truth of who you are, and because it's kind of hidden inside of this physical body that feels so immediate. It feels so immediate. And because of this, all of the thoughts and ideas that come to your head, the feelings, everything feels very immediate and very true. And is very, well, it's very feeling. And you go to such like you feel it. And you say, this is me, these feelings are me. And also within all of this, there is this seed of truth. This vibration, this frequency, this energy of divinity is here also. And both of these things happen at the same time. And when you recognize the truth of who you are, and it is a recognition, we wish to say it like this today. It's like looking in the mirror, and you always see yourself, and you expect to see yourself there. And you look at the mirror, and you see something else. And while this can't be seen, if you would, it is like you see something else and you go, and you recognize, oh, that's me. And that is me. It's like a recognition. And I'm saying to them, like, is this confusing? Because people are thinking that they're going to see the truth of who they are. They will. They'll see the beauty in all things, even in the sadness and the grief. They'll see that even while you are experiencing that on a on this plane of existence, even though you're experiencing that, and yes, you have feelings because this human has feelings. You also recognize those feelings aren't who you are, but they are an expression that can be honored. So in this way, let's honor grief and sadness, and let's honor even the unforgiveness. Why are we going to honor it? Because everything is energy, and the energy always is one divine source that is manifest. And the only thing unforgiveness is, sadness is, grief is an energy that has been manifest due to conditions that are primarily being on this plane of existence. Because you're on this plane of existence, you experience birth and death and sadness, and you experience loss, you experience the stubbing of the toe, the loss of the job. You also experience the elation, the joy, you experience it all. And that is part and parcel of this plane of existence. However, you also have your storylines that are based along with this as well. And that also creates some pain. So when you replay the old story, when you go back to the old books, but we don't want to squash this. We don't want to say that it's bad. We want to embrace it in love. And in this way, in the light of truth, in the light of love, it is seen for what it is, which is a temporary experience on a plane of manifestation you call Earth. And while it has merit, if you would, sure, let's use this word. It is all something that can be used, as we've said before, as the kindling for the fires of transformation. And when these things, these sadnesses, these griefs, the unforgiveness of the heart, even this, when it is seen through the eyes of love, through the eyes of truth, it is known, and it's an internal seeing. It's not to like a five senses seeing, although the five senses will eventually see it. It is an internal seeing and an internal knowing. When it is seen this way, through this internal seeing, then the external seeing also changes. And it is therefore transmuted. The events are transmuted. The unforgiveness is transmuted. The grief is transmuted. It's transmuted into love. It doesn't mean that you sugarcoat it. Doesn't mean that you all of a sudden skip down the road with an Easter basket. They're showing me like a basket with like Easter eggs in it. You could have said, or flowers. They say it doesn't matter. You're not skipping down the road going, I'm just free now. And I never have pain. You could have said, no, you're human. You're on a human plane. It is to embrace all aspects of the human experience into divinity. And you could have said, embrace it all in the eyes of love. More words, please. They're showing me the picture of it. So all of the things that happen, even the good, everything you would label good, bad, and in between, all of it, is seen in the light of truth, is seen with your internal seeing through the light of truth. And in this way, you don't grasp on to anything, whether it's good or whether it's bad. Either way, these ways of expressing what's good and what's bad, even this is not accurate. They're all things. Neither are good or bad, but we understand you experience them as such. But seen through the eyes of love, they are made neutral. They are not good nor bad. They are not experiences to be grasped at. They are experiences to be had. And it's like your body is heavy. So it's bones and muscles and skin. So it's like when things come in to you, you keep them inside you and you think these are mine and you like hoard them inside you. Consciously or unconsciously, you believe like all this is me, all this is mine. All of this is mine, this is me. But as you move into or as you realize the truth of who you are, and it might be a slow opening, but as you do, the physical body becomes lighter. You're going through an evolution now, and the physical body is becoming lighter. And as you do, these things, they're meant to come into you and go back out. This is all meant to come in and go back out. But you have it come in and you say, oh, this ice cream is so good. I just want to hold on to it forever. This person that I love is so good. I want to hold on to them forever. This event that happened, this feeling I have that I love, I want to hold on to it forever. And the things that you don't like, even though you're trying to escape them and pushing them away, you're holding on to the echo or the reverberation or the memory of them forever. And in this way, and we understand, some of you say, well, we've had loved ones that have passed away and we don't want to lose the memory of them. And we understand all of this. And we empathize with this. We like the love that's coming through my heart right now to you. It's just so, it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. We empathize with you with this. But you see that all of this through the eyes of truth and through the eyes of love, it's all seen as temporary. And in this way, when you see everything as a temporary manifestation, it's not that you have a nihilistic view where you say, well, none of it matters, so I'm just going to do whatever I want. No, you say everything matters. Everything matters. And in this way, all of my actions will be done for the greatest good of all. And when you do not forgive yourself, you are actually harming others. When you don't forgive other people, you are also harming them as well. You are harming you, but when you harm you, you harm everyone. When you don't forgive yourself, the divine aspect of you cannot shine through in its fullness and express onto the manifest plane. So what is being expressed onto the manifest plane, you call earth, is your heartache and your sorrow and your dramas and your unforgiveness and your stories and whatever it is. That is what you're manifesting onto the plane, and you're manifesting more and more of it. Even if you're just putting those thoughts out there, those thoughts are also forms. They're thought forms. And while you can't see them, you actually can, because as you send them out and others are in a like vibration to them and they pick them up, you begin to like live those experiences. You create those experiences over and over again. But like, imagine it like this. They say, if all there was love, then all there would be loving experiences, right? Now, we don't want you to grasp at this, but we're just saying it to you in the same way that your thoughts become form. First they are thoughts, then your thoughts inform the field, and then the field comes into form. You see? And this is why holding on to all of these things creates more of the same and puts that in the field. And again, we do not say we want you to sugarcoat it. We wish you to embrace all of it in, bring it in, and hold it tenderly and hold it sacred. It's sacred. This is a sacred energy. And in the eyes of truth, it is seen for what it is, in its beauty, in experience that has been had on this manifest plane as a result of existing here, as a result of experiencing life in this way. And in this way, you get to experience the sun and the rain. You get to experience all of the grief and the pain. You experience it all. But it's still not who you are. It's not who you are. Who you are is untouchable. And yet touches everything. And is not scarred or stained from the things that happen. Is not broken in spirit. The spirit is never broken. But it is the human spirit that sometimes feels broken. But you are never broken, although sometimes people feel this way. So we wish to now harmonize, not to get rid of it, to know it, to see it through the eyes of divinity, through the eyes of truth. And in this way, it is transformed. And in this transformation, is transformed or transmuted. In this way, the field is informed in a brand new way. It's not that you say, I experienced, let's say, this heartache and this loss, and now I'm going to pretend that it didn't happen, and now I'm just going to be putting on my rose-colored glasses and pretending all is well. No, it's embracing the grief, it's embracing the pain, it's embracing the sadness, it's embracing all of it, and saying, Iniakarasa, this is also a part. You have a belonging here. Iniakarasa, Ichikarasa, you were here. You did matter. Iniakarasa, Ichikarasa, Ichikarasa, there was a purpose here. Iniakarasa, Ichikoroto, Koroso, Chiakarasa, Ichikarasa, and I embrace you tenderly. Iniakarasa, knowing that we are one, yet we are not the same. Like everything. Everything is one frequency, yet it is different. But that doesn't mean separate. And we hope that you can understand this. Beyond our words. And that's why this frequency, if the words don't work intellectually, the heart always knows. So you don't have to worry here, because here, the heart always knows. And in this way, nothing is forgotten, and your loved ones are always with you, even outside of memory. Some of you like to hold on to the memory, and they're showing me, like my friends who have passed, how I love to have like the things that remind me of them. I have like pictures on my screen that go through a rotation, that pop up with a bunch of pictures, and they're of my friends that have passed, and how I love that to see that and hold on to like the mementos of the past. And they say, sure, you can definitely do that, and also we want you to know that you are always connected. The string that runs that we talked about, and we what's this word, please? That we ignite. Is this right? You use it. It's okay. Can I have a more accurate word though, please? What are you doing here with this, please? We are merging. And in this way you can merge too. With your loved ones. Simply merge with their energy is here. As soon as you think of them, you can blend with them. And they're telling me, I know that. And I do, right? That's what I do with the guides. I just merge with them energetically. So we can merge. Okay, so let us now clear this out. And even though we're calling it a clearing, as we've said, and we wish to just reiterate that this is not like a getting rid of. It is an embracing and a transforming or transmuting through the eyes of love. That is the doer. Truth is the doer. Has always been the doer, will always be the doer, will never be the small self. So if you wish to open the heart, you may set that intention to be open to what is available always. This love. And releasing unforgiveness and grief, sadness, and like the pain associated with this, and in addition to this, the unforgiveness of the self, not forgiving yourself, as well as not forgiving others. Multi-dimensionally, please. Yes, we wish to work this way today, please. Multi-dimensionally, please. Please set your intention if you wish to. If you're open to such, let's do this now, please. They say hands to the sky, please. Put your hands to the sky, please. Hands to the sky, please. hands to the heart, please. Ini-ai. See through the eyes of love, Iyokoroso-shikia, with the internal seeing and the internal knowing. Iyokoroso-chiai. Iniyoshu. Iniyakarasa, they're about to do energy work on your eyes now. Iyakayetokoru. Sights you see before you. Iniyakarasa, you see them as a manifestation of divinity. Iniyakarasa, all I see before me is a manifestation of divinity, divine manifest. Iyokorosoki apakade, so Iyesokoroshiki. Sikiopatushu Sainai Shokiai Sainai Shokiai Sishiki Patoshotishi Alatashi Anasoto Shokia Patashi Kia Patashi Saishi, Sainikioti, Shi Alatai Show, Whoopty Show, Tainai Show, Saishikyo. Relax the hands, Iuku, Shu, Shu, Shu. If you put your hands on your heart and your hands are not relaxed, you can relax your hands now, please. Iniata shakia pakata shi isi ani shoko soko shiki asai shi anai sai shi usu shi atakara-suki si shu 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 shu. Saikia sho sho sho. Inia sakata sokatishi anakiana sakiara sanchi kiana sakarasa takanasi shi shi shi. Anasakarata shai shi shi asokarati. Anasai kiashu. Rest easy at the heart. And so it is. Because it has always been. So it is. Okay. Thank you so much to the guides for sharing this transmission today. Yes, this is it. Sharing this transmission today. Just love. Not just. But love. Thank you so much for sharing this experience with me today and with us. With us. And as always, we're sending you so much love. Thank you.